Hello, I'm Dolly. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm glad you could stop by and visit today. I've got my usual iced tea. So if you would like to pause this video and go get your favorite drink and come back and we will visit and I'll talk today about procrastination. So, okay, are you ready? Okay, I looked up about procrastination. I asked Google. That's my go-to place anymore is Google for everything almost. Okay, so basically it is saying just what I thought, putting things off, and especially putting something off that's needs to be done soon. And that's probably not the exact wording, but that's what it means. Okay, so why do we procrastinate? Or do you procrastinate? I know I do. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to talk about this today, because it's a subject that I need. It's something I really need to work on, and I have been working on it, but I've got a long ways to go. Okay, there's 6 different things that I wrote down. I'm sure there's more reasons why we may procrastinate. But number 1 is where definitely fits me. It's a put-or-offer. I am very bad about that, and I'm sure a lot of you have probably the same problem. So you get something in the mail, some event, and it says RSVP, and you look at it and you think, I don't know if I want to go or not. I may, I'm not sure. So you lay it down, and you think, okay, I'll get back to it. Well, you're still not sure if you want to go. So maybe you do, maybe you don't. Depends upon the weather. Depends upon all kinds of decisions. You're just not sure. Maybe you don't have something that you want to wear. So you put it off, and you put it off. And then you pick it up one day and you go, oh, I did an RSVP. You didn't let them know. So now you're not sure if you should even go or not. So you should have probably made the decision and RSVP, so they will know how much food to prepare or how much seating to prepare. Okay, and that's just one example. You know, a lot of times we put something off and we lay something down and we just think, I'll do it tomorrow. Or maybe a phone call we need to make. Might only take 5 minutes. But it's so easy to think, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't really want to call them today. Tomorrow comes. It's the same thing. You come up with some excuse. Oh, I'll do it after I get back from town. Or, well, then it's getting late. You don't want to do it then. So you put it off another day. Pretty soon, a lot of times went by. You might even be returning something to a store. And then you're embarrassed when you're taking something back that you've had for 3 months. That's because you kept putting it off. So that's something I personally need to really work on, is not putting things off so much. Okay, another thing, number 2, is a perfectionist. A lot of us put things off because we don't think we can do a good job. We expect it, we see the magazines, we see videos where everything just looks perfect, and we want to do something. Maybe you make a project or decorate a room, but we keep putting it off because we just don't think we can do a good job. But realistically, whatever we did might be better than what it was. And how many times when you have company do they walk around your house inspecting your baseboards or your ceilings or your corners to see if you missed the spot when you painted? No. If you just need to do it. Okay, and number 3 is fear of failure. Maybe you want to get a new job, or you want to enter a contest, or something like that, but you just never do it because you're so afraid of failure. You're afraid that you won't get it. So you don't apply for it. You try because you're just afraid of failing. Okay, but there is one thing. Thomas Edison one time was asked by a reporter, how do you feel about failing 1,000 times on the light bulb? Do you know what he said? He said, I didn't fail 1,000 times. There was just 1,000 steps in doing it. So I think we need to look at that attitude sometimes. Okay, number 4 is easily distracted. And that is something that also I can be in that category, and I know that. So when I have something that I really need to concentrate on, maybe it's working on my budget, paying bills, or just writing a letter, whatever it is, I sometimes need to go in another room where the TV's not on or people's not talking and just focus on that. Even driving a car, for me, having the radio on can be a distraction. Maybe not so much if I'm going the same route, I go all the time, a straight shot. But if I'm hearing things, a lot of times it's distracting me from what I need to focus on. And so I think there's quite a lot of people like that, and especially children, when they're doing their schoolwork, they really need a quiet room to do their work in so that they can do well at it. If they are trying to work out a math problem and there's a TV on and people talking, and it's just too easy for them to get distracted. So also number 5 is decision making. How many times I don't fall in this category quite as much as a lot of people, but I know of some people that do have this problem. Just to try to make a decision. Maybe it's so simple as, what outfit am I going to wear today? They may look through their closet and go, oh, I think I'll wear this. No, I might want to wear that. Or maybe it's they want to redecorate a room, but they just can't decide what color paint they want or which curtains they want. And so then the year goes by and the room still looks the same as it did. It never got done because they just couldn't make that decision. And then number 6 is disorganized. And I know a lot of people fall into this category. It's so easy if we're not focused on organization. And that's something you have to just constantly work on, or at least I do. Some people maybe are born organizers, but I wasn't one of them. So when I get the mail, I especially look through it if there's a bill or something that I need to attend to. Bills go in a bill folder, so I know exactly where it's at. And I just have to be careful. And junk mail, if it's not something I'm interested in, it needs to go out and not pile up. Because it's so easy to make a little note on a piece of paper about something you need to do, or a phone number or something. You lay it down. You should have a certain tablet to put all those notes on and a certain place to keep it, or a little calendar. But it's so easy to write down a little note, lay it on the table, then you bring the mail in and you flop it down on the table. Well, then your note's covered up, right? And it is so easy to do things like that. Or lay your keys down, and if you're not organized, and hang your coat up every time, you might throw it down too, and your keys are covered up. Just one thing after another one like that. If we're not really organized, and then we get ready to leave to go someplace, guess what? We're late because we can't find the keys, we can't find our glasses, we can't find our gloves, or our purse, whatever it might be, and it throws us off at what we're doing. So we really need to work on staying organized, or at least I do. I know there's a few of you out there that's very organized, seem like you were born organized, but I wasn't one of them. But maybe none of these, maybe you don't fit in any of these categories, or maybe you fit in more than one. So it's just something I thought I might bring up and point out things that a lot of times we need to just work on. And the more we work on them, the better we'll get. So I hope you have a good week. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've enjoyed it, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe. God bless you. Bye.